Did you see the headline, Social Security Included? New $2,000 fourth stimulus check announced. Stick with me. Today, I'll break down exactly what's real, what's rumor, and what you can act on now. I follow senior benefit updates closely, and I'll walk you through everything in plain, friendly terms. Hi friends, welcome back. If you rely on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA benefits, or Medicare, or if you care for a parent or spouse who does, this video is for you. In October 2025, there's a lot of talk about a possible fourth stimulus check and whether Social Security recipients would be included. There's plenty of confusion and hopeful speculation out there, so I want to walk you clearly through what's confirmed, what isn't, how it could work, and what you should do now to protect your benefits and prepare wisely. Before we dive in, this isn't legal or tax advice, but it's based on the most recent announcements and verified updates. And please, if you've heard a rumor or have a question about your own benefits, leave a comment below. I read them and will help point you in the right direction. Fee Panda. All Social Security and SSI payments increased by 2.5% starting in January 2025. For example, if your monthly benefit was $2,000 in late 2024, it rose to about $2,050 this year. On average, retirees received around $50 more per month. For SSI, the maximum federal payment is now $967 per month for an individual or $1,450 for a couple. SSDI recipients received the same percentage increase since it's part of the Social Security system. VA benefits increased by 2.5% as well. Veterans' disability compensation rose to match inflation. Someone with a 100% disability rating saw about a $90 increase per month in 2025. This helps veterans and surviving family members keep pace with rising costs. 3. There could be a delay in announcing the 2026 COLA. Because of ongoing budget debates and potential government shutdowns, the official release of the Consumer Price Index data, which determines next year's COLA, might be delayed. However, the increase will still happen, even if announced later than usual. Early projections point to about a 2.7% increase for 2026, depending on inflation trends. 4. Paper checks for benefits are being phased out. As of September 30, 2025, the Treasury Department stopped mailing paper checks for federal benefits, including Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA payments. All benefits must now go through direct deposit or a government-issued debit card like Direct Express. If you're still receiving paper checks, switch to electronic payments as soon as possible to avoid missing a payment. 5. No confirmed fourth stimulus check yet. Now for the big question. Is there a new $2,000 stimulus check coming that includes Social Security recipients? As of October 2025, the answer is no. There's no law, no signed bill, and no official government announcement approving a new nationwide stimulus. Lawmakers have discussed possible relief proposals, but nothing has passed Congress or been signed by the president. So while talk of a $2,000 check sounds exciting, it remains only a proposal, not a reality, at least for now. Let's take a quick moment to refresh what these programs are, because it helps make sense of any new updates or rumors. Social Security, retirement benefits. This is an earned benefit based on your work history and the payroll taxes you've paid over your career. You can start collecting at age 62, though your monthly amount is larger if you wait until full retirement age. Each year, benefits are adjusted for inflation through the COLA process. SSI, Supplemental Security Income. This program helps people with limited income and resources, especially seniors, blind individuals, and people with disabilities. It's different from Social Security because it's needs-based, not earned through work. The federal government funds SSI, but many states add small supplements. SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance. SSDI is for people who've worked and paid into Social Security but became unable to work due to a disability. Benefits are based on prior earnings and, like retirement benefits, SSDI payments increase each year with the COLA. VA benefits. Veterans may receive disability compensation, pensions, or other benefits through the Department of Veterans Affairs. These payments often mirror Social Security COLA increases to ensure parity with inflation. VA pensions are also income-based and can interact with other federal benefits. Medicare. While not a cash payment, Medicare is one of the most important programs for seniors. It covers hospital stays, doctor visits, and prescription drugs. Medicare premiums and copays can change each year, so reviewing your plan during open enrollment between October 15 and December 7 is very important. Although there's no confirmed plan, let's talk about what a new stimulus could look like and how it might affect you. If Congress and the President approved a new round of payments, the most likely structure would be similar to previous stimulus checks, one-time direct payments distributed by the IRS based on income levels. The biggest question would be whether Social Security income counts toward those limits. If it does, some higher-income seniors might not qualify. If it doesn't, then nearly all retirees and disability beneficiaries could be included. Another important detail would be whether the stimulus counts as taxable income. Historically, stimulus payments have not been taxable and haven't affected SSI, SSDI, or other benefits. If that remains the case, the check wouldn't reduce your monthly payments or eligibility for other programs. However, even if a stimulus bill were passed, the rollout could take months due to IRS processing times and coordination with SSA and VA systems. That's why it's smart to keep your direct deposit information updated, so any future payments reach you quickly. Since there's no confirmed stimulus yet, the most useful thing you can do is prepare and protect your existing benefits. First, make sure your direct deposit information is current. If your bank account is changed, contact the Social Security Administration or VA immediately to update it. If you still receive paper checks, switch to direct deposit or the government's Direct Express card without delay. Second, stay informed. Keep an eye on official government statements or announcements from the Social Security Administration, the IRS, or the White House. If a new stimulus program is approved, it will be announced publicly through these channels, not through random social media posts or text messages. Third, review your Medicare coverage during open enrollment. Even if a stimulus check arrives later, medical costs could still eat away at your budget. Make sure your plan fits your current health and financial needs. Fourth, veterans should double-check their VA benefit statements. Confirm your current payment amounts, your disability rating, and whether any dependents could increase your benefit. The VA sometimes makes adjustments that can go unnoticed if you don't review your statements. Fifth, keep all benefit documents organized. Save your award letters, COLA notices, and payment statements in a safe place. If there's a problem with your benefits or a new program launches, having those documents ready will help you respond quickly. And finally, watch out for scams. Whenever people hear about possible stimulus money, fake phone calls and emails increase dramatically. No government agency will ever call, text, or email you asking for payment or personal details to claim a check. If anyone does, hang up immediately and report it. Let's look at a few examples to understand how a potential stimulus could play out. Example 1. A retired couple with a combined income of $38,000 a year, mostly from Social Security, could qualify for the full $2,000 stimulus if income limits exclude Social Security. If Social Security is included as income, they might receive a reduced amount or none at all. Example 2. An SSI recipient whose only income is the monthly federal payment would almost certainly qualify, as past stimulus checks did not count as income for SSI. This means their SSI amount would not be reduced because of it. Example 3. A veteran receiving VA disability benefits could qualify if the program excludes VA income from eligibility rules. Otherwise, the veteran's benefit amount could influence the size of the payment. These are only examples, but they show how important the fine print can be. The key takeaway is to wait for official guidance before assuming anything. And don't share personal details with anyone claiming to sign you up. There are a few key things that could affect your benefits between now and early 2026. First, the announcement of the 2026 COLA. Even if it's delayed due to political gridlock, the increase will still apply retroactively. The new COLA will determine your January 2026 Social Security or SSI amount. Second, keep an eye on payment schedules. Social Security payments are issued on specific Wednesdays each month, depending on your birth date. If there are holidays or government closures, your payment could shift slightly. Third, be aware of overpayment issues. The Social Security Administration has been reviewing old cases to reclaim overpaid benefits. Some lawmakers have suggested a forgiveness or one-time credit to help those affected, but that's still under discussion. Finally, remain patient and proactive. The benefit system can move slowly, but staying informed gives you an advantage. So let's wrap up with a quick recap of what's confirmed and what's not. Confirmed. Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits all increased by 2.5% in 2025. Paper checks are gone. Direct deposit or prepaid debit cards are now mandatory. The next COLA announcement is expected soon, likely around 2.7%. Not confirmed. There is no official $2,000 fourth stimulus check that includes Social Security recipients. Proposals exist, but none have passed or been signed into law as of October 2025. What you can do: check your online SSA or VA account today and confirm your deposit details. Review your Medicare plan during open enrollment. Keep your benefit letters and statements safe and ignore any scam calls about new stimulus money. And most of all, stay tuned, because if a real program is announced, you'll want to know exactly how to claim it safely. If you found this helpful, please click like, share this video with someone who depends on Social Security or SSI, and subscribe for future updates. If you've heard rumors or received any new letters from the SSA or VA, leave a comment below and let's discuss it together. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay secure, and remember, you've earned these benefits. Take care, and I'll see you in the next update.